have already learned about Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem states that in a right angle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of square of other two sides. In today's video, we will do some of the problems based on Pythagoras theorem. So the first question is, in an equilateral triangle ABC, D is a point on BC such that they have given this condition: BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. BD is 1 by 3 BC. We need to prove this. 9AD square is equal to 7AB square. So to prove this, I need to do one construction. I have to draw a perpendicular line from AP. I have to draw a perpendicular line AP to the side BC. So the construction what we have done is draw AP perpendicular to BC, and we know that ABC is an isosceles triangle. So all the sides of the ABC is an equilateral triangle. So all the sides of the equilateral triangle are equal. AB equal to BC equal to AC. All the sides of the equilateral triangle are equal, and they have given this condition also: BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC, and we have drawn a perpendicular to BC. So when you draw a perpendicular to an equilateral triangle, it divides the opposite side into two equal parts. So I can write BP is equal to PC, or I can write BP is equal to half of BC. BP is equal to half of BC, and already in the question they have given BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. Now in this figure I can write DP as, if I write DP is nothing but BP minus BD, and BP is half BC and BD is 1 by 3 BC. So when you take the LCM and simplify, we'll get it is 1 by 6 BC. 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 by 6 BC. Now let it be there. Now we will take the triangle. In triangle APB, this is a right angle triangle. By Pythagoras theorem, I can write AB square is equal to BP square plus AP square. Again, I can use the Pythagoras relation for this triangle. In triangle ADP, if I use the Pythagoras relation, I have AD square is equal to AP square plus DP square. From this, AP square is nothing but AD square minus DP square. So I am going to substitute that AB square is equal to BP square. This AP square I am going to write as AD square minus DP square. AD square minus DP square. So here we have used the relation what they have given, and we have constructed one perpendicular line. So we got these two relations, and DP in terms of BC I have written, that is 1 by 6 BC. Now we will write a BP. I have BP is nothing but 1 by 2 BC. Again AD, let it be AD only, because in the question also we have AD as such. We want only AD and AB, remaining all we are going to change. Again DP I got now 1 by 6 BC. That is why I have written DP in terms of BC. So AB square, let it be as such, because in the question AB square and AD square is there. So I am not going to change AB square and AD square. BP square I will write half BC the whole square plus AD square as such I will be writing, and DP square we can write as 1 by 6 BC the whole square. Now we need to simplify this. So when you simplify this, AB square is equal to 1 by 4 BC square plus AD square minus 1 by 36 BC square. So we can take the LCM. LCM is 36. So here we have 9 BC square plus 36 AD square minus BC square divided by 36, because LCM is 36. So I can write as 36. Now you can cross multiply. 36 AB square is equal to 9 BC square plus 36 AD square minus BC square. We want only, in the question we need to prove 7AB square and 9AD square. So only AB and AD we should have. So this BC we need to change, and it is already told that in the question ABC is an equilateral triangle. So AB equal to BC equal to AC. So this BC I am going to replace by AB because it is an equilateral triangle. So I can write 9AB square plus 36 AD square minus AB square. Now we can subtract all these things. So 9 minus 1 is 8AB square and 36 AB square. 8AB square, when I take to the side, it will become minus 8AB square. 36 minus 8 is 28AB square is equal to 36 AD square. And 4 is a common factor in these two, so I can cancel. We have 7 AB square is equal to 9 AD square. So this is the proof. They have given an equilateral triangle ABC and also ABC. They have given an equilateral triangle. Then they have told that D is a point on BC, and they have given the condition BD is equal to 1 by 3 BC. We have drawn a perpendicular line, that is P, and so we can write BP is equal to half BC. Then we have taken two equilateral triangle. One is APB and the second one is APD, and we have written the Pythagoras theorem, Pythagoras relation we have written, and we have remaining all the sides we have written in terms of only AB and AD. Finally we got 7AB square is equal to 9AD square. So next question, in an equilateral triangle prove that 3 times square of one side is equal to 4 times square of one of its altitude. So equilateral triangle, all the 3 sides are equal. We need to prove that 3 times square of one of the side, I will take AB square is equal to 4 times the square of its altitude. Altitude is AD. Now we need to prove this. For this, I will take the triangle ADB. By Pythagoras theorem, I can write AB square is equal to AD square plus BD square. In the question, AB and AD is only there. So AD square plus BD square. Now we need to remove this BD. And we know that BD is nothing but half of BC, because in an equilateral triangle, the perpendicular drawn from the vertex to the opposite side divides the opposite side into 2 equal parts. So I can write AB square is equal to AD square, because somehow I want to remove this BD. I want in my answer only AB and AD. So it is half BC the whole square. Now we have AB square is equal to AD square plus 1 by 4 BC square. We have 1 by 4 BC square. So now we'll take the LCM. AB square is equal to 4AD square plus BC square divided by 4. Now 4 you can take this side. So 4AB square is equal to 4AD square plus BC square. Again, in an equilateral triangle, all the sides are equal. So in the question, I don't have BC. So I can replace this BC by AB square. So 4AB square minus AB square is equal to 4AD square. 4AB square minus AB square is 3AB square is equal to 4AD square. So this is what we need to prove. 4AD square is equal to 3AB square. So next question, prove that sum of square of sides of a rhombus is equal to sum of square of its diagonal. We know that in rhombus all the four sides are equal. Again, in rhombus the diagonals bisect each other at right angles. So these two properties we have to use to solve this problem. Now the question is sum of square of sides of rhombus. That means AB square, BC square, AD square plus CD square. Four sides of the rhombus are AB, BC, AD and CD. So sum of square of these sides is equal to sum of square of its diagonals, that is AC square plus BD square. We need to prove this. So to proving this, we are going to take the right angle triangle AOB. So if I take the right angle triangle AOB, we know this angle is 90 degree. So I can write by Pythagoras relation AB square is equal to AO square plus BO square. And also we know that in rhombus the diagonals bisect each other. So this AO I can write as half AC, because AO and OC both are equal. Diagonals bisect each other at right angles. So I can write half AC the whole square plus half BC, BO means BD the whole square. So AB square is equal to 1 by 4 AC square plus 1 by 4 BD square. Now 4 is common. We can take 4 to the other side. So I have 4AB square is equal to AC square plus BD square. Now 4AB square means in rhombus all the sides are equal. So I can write AB square plus AB square plus AB square. 4AB square means 4 times you have to add AB square is equal to AC square plus BD square. Now in rhombus all the sides are equal. So I can replace this AB by BC, then CD. Again I can replace this as AD square is equal to AC square plus BD square. So I can say that in rhombus sum of square of their side is equal to sum of square of its diagonals. So thank you for watching my video.